Oh, hello there! Last time that we were in here, it was kind of a mess, so I thought I would get you reacquainted with the studio. Come on in. Alright, so, not only is this my studio, but it also doubles as my massive amounts of collections that I have, and I also kind of wanted to share those because they also are a really big part of the studio. So, Giant Murdercat here, and we are going to show off the studio and all my collections. So, first off, this is where all the magic happens. This is my computer setup with my rainbow keyboard, and then of course the rainbow on this, and we'll get better pictures of the computer later. But the first collection I want to go over are my badges. These obviously I have a lot of them. They are all up to date. Every badge that I have, all of them are up. So these are all of them, and I really enjoy collecting badges. I want to get back into collecting badges again once everything, like money wise, settles out. But that's like one of my number one collections that I kind of concentrate on. My second collection would actually be over here, would be my like lucky cats, and I kind of threw in like the Ouija stuff, like so if it's ever in shot, it's because I'm a dead cat, so it's kind of a joke, but it's like the whole aesthetic of my FURSONA up here with the lucky cats and stuff like that. So then my other collection is Pokemon. I did a video where we played Pokemon while I was in partial, and I have, like, let's see, it's 2, 4, 6, I think that's 9 full boxes, those like player boxes there, and then some plushies, and then my Gengar deck is there, and just like some other little miscellaneous things. I had to take all of my Pokemon pins off my hat because I had to wash my hat, but that's normally full of pins. Oh, speaking of pins, I really like collecting enamel pins, so that'll bring us over here to the next collection. So I'm currently in this group called FURSONA Pins. I follow their Patreon, and this is my collection so far. I've only been able to obtain one outside of their pin club from a lovely person. This will be their handle on Twitter. And this you can still buy from Tunny. This was a pin that Tunny did that glows in the dark. So I am actually waiting for my ITAMALS bag. So if you have not heard about ITAMALS, you really should go check out their page. They're almost done funding all of their tiers, and they're going to be including FURSONA pins for each of the bags for each of the tiers they unlock. So this isn't sponsored, but I just kind of was excited because I already have an ITA bag, obviously, but I will have a personalized ITA bag with a cute little animal to put all of my FURSONA pins in. So that's why they haven't been taken out of the package yet. So moving on, I really like art supplies, so it's kind of hard to tell with this little box here, but these are every color of Sharpie that exists, and then this is the entire Copic set from the Ciao collection. This is in the way, and they're all organized. This is my parlor stuff. And then coming over here, my second favorite collection are my Beanie Boo cats. So I also collect some of the other Beanie Boos, but the cats are primarily my favorite. This little fella started it on September 12th of 2016. My significant other brought him home, and on September 10th, when we got our domestic partnership paperwork, he brought this one home. So almost a 2-year anniversary apart of getting these two little babies. I just think that's really cute. So I've been collecting them for over 2 years now. Then we come down to here. For a short period of time, I was completely obsessed with the Hatchimals collection. I was even going to get one of the giant eggs. I do have some fun ideas for those for later, so we'll get to those later. But I don't like obsessively collect them as much as I used to, because I'm kind of trying to slim down on my collections because I have a lot of them and I want to put attention into ones that I'm like really passionate about. But here's just some miscellaneous stuff. Like I was really big into Team Fortress 2, still am, still love the game, still play the game. And I got the orange box that's been never opened. This is my Bakura figure, and all of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards are back there. I sold a lot of my cards to because in college, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, we played Yu-Gi-Oh cards like crazy, and I sold all of my cards to actually come out to Vegas. So I kind of had to rebuild all of them except for my main decks, of course, like the Skull Servant deck, and then the delightful little ghost tricks. Then we come over here. I've always been very interested in the tarot cards, Wiccan culture, and so this would be my incense burners and all of that fun stuff here. Going through here, just some various manga, books, DVDs. My Silent Hill collection, because Silent Hill is my absolute favorite video game, and I kind of like the first movie, but we don't talk about the second movie, but I still have it for sake of collection. My Spyro games, since that's coming back, so the original PlayStation games of those, and then just some miscellaneous books. And this down here are all of my Japan Crate things from where I was subscribed to them. And then that brings us to our last collection, which this is kind of a collection that was just kind of spur of the moment, but I do still really enjoy it, are my wax scents. There are a lot of them, and this is my little burner for them. I obviously don't burn them here, it's just where I have them because I don't really have a setup plug-in for it. But other than that, my other Beanie Boos are in here. And if you're interested in keeping up with my Beanie Boo collection, I actually have a Trello board for that. And other collections I might make a Trello board for, like for the FURSONA pins, I'll probably make a Trello board for those to keep up on my collection, because I am planning on getting my own set, and I'd like to trade with people and collect them and stuff like that, because I think the FURSONA pins community is like super cool. So that's all of my collections that brought us around our studio, and that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for joining me on learning about my studio, where everything happens, and my collections. It was a lot of fun to show all this stuff off to you guys, and I hope you liked watching it. Thanks. See you next week. Bye.